people. I was told by a friend, Baron K, that my YouTube channel was covered with webs made by spiders, dust, and that it was very old and not updated often enough. And I think that's nice of him to tell me so, because, well, that means someone was interested in what I'm doing. Now, I know what the Baron wanted me to do. He wanted me to compare two ukuleles. One that he already has and one that he will get the next week. This is what the Baron already has. He has a Brüko number 5. Solid ukulele made out of mahogany and maple. This one is stringed with the stock strings that came with it from the beginning. They have a little shrill sound on the tinny and thin side, the sound spectrum, even for ukulele. All ukuleles sound a little bit thin, but they are supposed to do so. Now I will try to play a Swedish folk song on this one, and then on the Ohana, and then on a Lanikai concert ukulele as well. So you can compare how they sound when recorded with a little digital camera with a microphone and a diaphragm that is as big as this. But you will get an idea anyway. So here we go. Hope you don't mind my clumsy fingers, I'm not used to being up here. Now, this was the Brüko string with stock strings from Brüko. I don't know what brand they use. If you wonder about this, by the way, it's a Pokemon sticker that I got from my son. I think it looks rather good. So, that was the first contender. The second then, the Ohana SK 35G. Solid mahogany ukulele. The neck is also made of mahogany. There's a bit bling bling on it. They have rosewood headstock with, I don't know if it's really abalone or mother of pearl, but I think it's plastic shell. And it's also covered with a rather neat, very shining lacquer. But the difference will be the sound then. This one is stringed with Aquila strings, and they are more powerful than the stock strings on the Brüko. So this is the difference in sound that you will hear will be partly due to the strings anyway, but here is how the Ohana sounds. Still sounds like a ukulele, right? That's the Brüko. Now here comes the third contender. This is something the Baron doesn't have. He has something that is much better anyway. Now this is a laminated Lanikai built out of NATO, which I believe is a mahogany relative. It's a concert ukulele, so it has a bigger body, it has a longer scale, and it's also strung with Aquila strings, but anyway, it will sound a little bit deeper, it will have a little more of bass response from ukulele than these two guys. And here's how this one sounds. slightly out of tune. Now, hats off to the Baron for making me do this. Thanks a lot. I needed someone to kick my ass. Now I will hope that I will update my YouTube channel a little bit more frequent from now on. Goodbye everybody.